So guys, the IPOB keep on mounting pressure on the Nigerian government, and now Omotosho is under serious pressure because the IPOB has come out again and said enough is enough. Welcome to this YouTube channel. In case you're new to this YouTube channel, kindly hit the subscribe bell below because in this channel, I bring you everything that is trending and everything you need to know regarding Nnamdi Kanu. So in today's session, there are two video clips I want to be displaying here for you guys to watch because I find it necessary to display it for you guys in order to know the recent development surrounding Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu has been facing injustice in the Nigerian courts, and Omotosho, who is the judge handling Nnamdi Kanu's case, has failed to act in a fair way. Imagine Omotosho appearing in courts and cancelling Nnamdi Kanu's no-case submission and also refusing to grant him the permission to visit a medical institution in Abuja even after his petition was sent. Well, without wasting much of your time, I want to be displaying the two videos here. The first will be that which you can see at the bottom left of your screen, and the second will come spontaneously after this very video at the left-hand side of your screen. And I find it very necessary to tell you guys that October 1st, there is a protest which is coming up, and this very protest was announced in the video you're about to watch. The only help you can render to this video is to share this video in order for other IPOB members to be enlightened about these coming protests, because this very protests is for the injustice against Nnamdi Kanu, and Omotosho has failed to act in a just manner and release Nnamdi Kanu. And Omotosho, who is a Yoruba man, has now shown to us that indeed maybe he has collected bribe, because I see no reason why up until this very moment, since Omotosho took over Nnamdi Kanu's case, Nnamdi Kanu has not gotten a single favor in all the petitions he has sent in. All his petitions have been rejected several times on countless occasions by this same Omotosho, and Omotosho has shown to us that he is not fair in his judgment and rulings. Without wasting much of your time, let's head straight to the two videos we have for you today.
Nigerians, we thank God for how much we have achieved since we made a clarion call of one Nigeria, one voice protest. We saw what happened in court yesterday. Nnamdi Kanu was refused to be released for his medical attention, and Nnamdi Kanu is dying in DSS custody. And that is why one Nigeria, one voice protest is still on. Peaceful protest is our fundamental human right as citizens of this country. I have written to IGP. I have also written to the DSS director, and this protest is going to be peaceful on 1st on October at Eagle Square, Abuja. And I'm calling Nigerians with good conscience to support this clarion call online and offline. Online, those that will not make it to Abuja should push for this clarion call on the social media. And those that will sacrifice and make it to Abuja will come offline to support us in this call. This is not a call to anarchy. It is a call to challenge the constitution that actually fed Boko Haram with rice and chicken in Maiduguri by the same federal government. The constitution that actually romanced bandits in Katsina after killing Nigerians. It is a call to challenge the same constitution that have kept Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody and is battling with medical challenges. I am calling of all Nigerians with good conscience. It is a call to justice. It is a call to equity. It is a call for fairness. And it is a call against victimization of Nigeria citizens just because of his tribe. We need Nigerian support for the success of this protest. For the success of this protest, we need Nigeria to support us with branded t-shirt, hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu. White t-shirt with Nnamdi Kanu picture, particularly this picture, for those that will not be able to make it to Abuja. And we also need Nigeria to support us with caps, green caps with the picture of Nnamdi Kanu on it. And we need Nigeria to help us with banners and hand flyers for the sources of this protest. And we are calling of sincere and genuine Nigeria activists, both those with a loud voice and those with a small voice. I am calling on all Nigerian artists of good conscience. I am also calling Igbo as a nation and as a people. You have done sit at home for years and it did not work. It is time for you to leave your home and to join me for this clarion call in Abuja. This protest can also be done in all the eastern states on the day of celebrating our Independence Day, which is supposed to be celebration of independence, but we are actually going to celebrate slavery by a government that is not sincere to her citizens. We are going to celebrate slavery by a government that has actually made her citizens slaves. May God...
So guys, listen to what this guy also has to say. And after watching what this guy has to say, we are going to be heading straight to what the IPOB has said about Omotosho, because enough is enough.
I follow up the news of his court cases to know what's going on with him. And he keep proving that Nigerian system is a failure. Otherwise, tell me how it will take that long to try somebody you said he's a terrorist. How will it take years? How? How will it take years? This was somebody you got when Buhari was still in power. Now, Tinubu has done 2 years and going to 3 years. And Tinubu also cannot release him. They keep adjoining cases upon cases every time. He was illegally abducted from Kenya. Let him go. See, until somebody will do something terrible, that's when they will say, oh, we have another Nnamdi Kanu again. But that's what you're looking for. Leave this young man alone and let him go back home and meet his family. Let him go back home and see his children. You have denied him bail. You have kept him under the SS code. You've held him all this while. You have tried everything. Stop these delay tactics and there is this man. You don't have any case against him, because otherwise, why will it take you years? What is there to try somebody? It's taking you years. You kept him under your cause. For what? Tinubu, if you think Nnamdi Kanu has committed an offense and is a terrorist, or you try him now and jail him. Meanwhile, go to North, go to Castina, see where bandits are coming out with their ammunitions, everything. They are coming out openly to talk to people, to negotiate. And you have never seen Nnamdi Kanu with any ammunition. Have you? No. You have never seen him. The only weapon he has is his radio station. His mouth is the only weapon that he has against you. And that is the most powerful weapon. Information is a weapon. When you're sensitizing the people, when you're telling the people, opening their eyes, is a powerful weapon more than anything, any weapon you think you have on this planet. Information is the most powerful weapon. Educating people, telling them what to know, what there is to know. That is the only offense I know Nnamdi Kanu has committed. Otherwise, if you said that he has committed a terrorism, that he's try him and jail him, you don't need to waste time. You do not need to waste time. It doesn't take time. You bring out your evidence, but it seems you don't have any evidence, because I don't see how the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Nigerian government, will have evidence against that young man, Nnamdi Kanu, and still keep him under custody and be delaying trials every time. They keep adjourning cases and adjourning. Our judge is afraid of ruling the case against this guy or against the federal government. Because if there is no case, let him go. Let him walk freely in Nigeria. You can't use criminality. You can't use, I keep saying this, you can't get somebody from Kenya without a proper legal procedure. And then you come and try him legally. You are not, you don't have, you've lost that battle. The moment you kidnap him was when you lost the battle. No matter where you take this case on this planet, Nnamdi Kanu will always win. That is why you guys are keeping him. Because you know you can never win that case against him. Unless the judge, unless the judiciary want to be partial, they want to cheat, unless they want to judge nonsense. But if you go by the international law and even the Nigerian law, Nnamdi Kanu should be a free man. Let him go now. Let him go now. Let him go. Let him go.
IPOB condemns court ruling on Nnamdi Kanu. Questions Justice Omotosho's impartiality. Let's be reading the full details of this very report. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has strongly condemned the ruling of Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja, which declared that its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, has a case to answer in the terrorism charges filed against him by the federal government. Now, Omotosho appeared in court in the last court sitting. And don't also forget that we have been shouting and saying that Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer, only for Omotosho to show up in court and told Nnamdi Kanu face to face that he has a case to answer. What case does he have to answer? The Federal High Court in Kenya said Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer, that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. The Ye Working Group said Nnamdi Kanu is innocent, that Nigeria should release Nnamdi Kanu. And now Omotosho is telling us that Nnamdi Kanu has a case to answer. What case does he have to answer? What has Nnamdi Kanu done? What crime did he commit? You kidnapped him from Kenya to Nigeria. You are not telling him that he has a case to answer. What case does he have to answer? Well, let's continue. The Biafran group, in a statement issued on Saturday by Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary, questioned the judge's impartiality, asking, explain certain things like what? Does the judge not know that Section 36 of 11 of the Nigerian Constitution forbids compelling any defendant to testify against himself? IPOB argued that burden of proof rests solely on the prosecution, not the accused, and that Justice Omotosho's remark exposes the reality of Abuja courts, prioritizing government interests over justice. Is Justice Omotosho suggesting that Nnamdi Kanu should fill the gaps in a case built on contradictory witnesses, absence of investigation reports, and reliance on a repealed law? If you don't know what the repealed law means, in 2022, the appeal court vindicated Nnamdi Kanu, saying that Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer, that no court in Nigeria has the jurisdiction to try Nnamdi Kanu. Still yet, they are still trying him in the federal court. Still yet, Omotosho is still handling his case. Meanwhile, the court, this same court, has already given judgment that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. And they are now repealing the law. What does law stand for in this very country if they cannot abide by it? Must it change when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu's case? Well, let's continue. This remark exposed the reality of Abuja courts. Their first duty is not to justice, but to the governments. By demanding that our leader explain Justice Omotosho is not applying the law, he is aiding persecution. We remind the world that IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu stand on the side of truth and international law. The Nigerian judiciary must stop this charade of shifting the burden onto an innocent man whose only crime is demanding self-determination for his people. This was the message from the IPOB to the world and to Omotosho. And Omotosho has to end the injustice against Nnamdi Kanu. Omotosho has to end the crimes against Nnamdi Kanu. And Omotosho has to set Nnamdi Kanu free. At this very point, I'll let you guys tell me what you feel about this in the comment section below. Do well to like this video, share this video, and hit the subscribe button below for more trending updates.